Hi, my name is Brenita Jackson, head women's basketball coach at San Jacinto College. I'm going to be talking to you about stress. We all know what stress is, but we're going to be talking about how to manage stress and how to help your athletes manage stress. Stress is usually thought of with a negative connotation as a bad thing, and it's not always something that is negative. Stress is natural. Stress happens to everybody, and it usually happens pretty much on a daily basis and comes in many different forms. It could just be you driving into work, and there's traffic. That could cause you to stress out. Or, maybe you got off work later than what you were expecting to. In an athletic standpoint, stress is more so related to as pressure on the basketball court. Maybe we're down by 3 and there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. That can bring on stress. So you have to be able to manage stress or pressure in order to still be successful. One of the things that doctors talk about a lot from a physiological standpoint is fight or flight. Naturally, when the body feels stress, when it feels like something is starting to become overwhelming, your body will naturally either flight, which means they want to get away, it wants to escape the stress, or it will fight. And so we already have that natural gene in us. We just have to retrain our bodies to want to always engage that fight, not the flight. You can't avoid stress. You can't ignore it. You can't just sweep it under the rug and act like it doesn't exist. It does exist. And if we learn how to embrace it and learn how to deal with it, then I think that our athletes will be a little bit more encouraged about pressure situations and willing to embrace it, with open arms. So the first thing that you want to do when you have a stress or pressure situation, number one, is focus small. You don't want to get overwhelmed with thinking of the big picture. In November, we shouldn't be thinking about, oh no, I'm not going to win a championship. That's in March, sweetheart. Let's think about right now, this game, this possession, focus small. If you refer back to our mental preparation video where we were talking about how to focus, you can find that on YouTube. Just look it up. It's under KBJ Academy, and we talk about the different steps of how you can focus. Okay, the next step in handling pressure and managing stress is to take breaks before you get exhausted. A lot of people just work and work themselves to the bone until they are just tired and can't move. You don't want to work that long, that hard. You got to take breaks. You got to regroup, or like I like to say, recharge the battery. Take breaks before you get exhausted so that you can mentally get yourself prepared, for the next half of the game or for the next portion of practice or whatever it is that's coming, that's on the way. The next thing that you want to do is always keep in mind the big picture. When you're taking these breaks, regain perspective about what is the goal. What do we need to focus in on? Sometimes you have to refocus and set new goals. Maybe you thought going into the game that playing high-tempo, fast-paced game was going to be the key, and maybe midway through the game, that doesn't seem to be working to your advantage, so you have to regain perspective, reanalyze it, and then maybe go with a different direction to still get what your end of the game goal is, which is to be the winner. The last thing that you want to do is celebrate small victories. On our team, we like to, maybe have a practice player of the game. So if our emphasis of the day is on boxing out and rebounding, we'll have one of our managers stat the attempted box outs. We'll have them stat the rebound numbers in practice, both on the offensive and defensive end. And at the end of the day, we give what we call a shout out to the rebounder of the day who really focused in on what we were trying to get accomplished that day. And it makes the kids feel good. It makes the other ones that didn't win want to come in and win it tomorrow. So now they're focusing a little bit harder on whatever the task is at hand. So I hope that helps. We're on KBJ Academy. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My name is Coach B_Jackson. More videos to come, and I hope this helps. Thank you.